afternoon. I'm starting the vlog very late in the day. It's been a minute since I even posted a vlog. Today's October 6th. It's Monday afternoon. I was off today and I will be going back to work tomorrow. Welcome back to the vlog. It is hot outside and I do like that because I don't have to turn my heat on. Yeah, I was doing a lot of random things today. I cleaned my bathroom. I took out my quick weave and washed and blow dried my hair, and now my hair is in this little side bun kind of thing. And I'm not gonna cook dinner because my husband cooked yesterday and we're gonna eat those leftovers. Because one thing about me, on my days off, if I feel like cooking, I will cook. If I have the day off, I do not like spending my whole day in the kitchen. That's just gonna piss me off. I have to do something for myself on my days off. And cooking for grown people is not one of them. Just not. Yep, so my bathroom's clean. That's the one thing I really needed to do. Still working in my bachelor's program. My nursing bachelor's program is online, and I just completed a paper yesterday and I need to continue. I need to do another. Me and my friend are working on 2 projects together. I did one part, she's doing another part, and then we have to work on the other project and we're working to work on the parts together. Whatever. Okay, so I told you how August was a struggle for me. September, no, was it September or was it October? The end of September and October is proving to be a hard month as well, because all 3 of my dogs were sick. We are still on the very tail end of 3 sick dogs. We were giving our dogs Freshpet. Now, I do cook food for them. I started cooking their food and making their food, fresh ingredients, and then I got lazy, but we haven't been giving them dry food. So my husband was giving them Freshpet and the chicken flavor. So I decided to go get something different because they always have chicken. I got the beef flavor. And last Saturday, oh no, 2 Saturdays ago, we went to the mall, and when we came back, later that night, Gigi, one of my pit bulls, was like, she just started throwing up at 11 p.m. at night. Throwing up blood. Pooping out blood. Throwing up blood. Pooping out blood. We took her to the vet, and they said, they wanted to know if she got into the garbage, if she got into anything. And we were like, I don't think so. But if anybody got into something, it would be her, because she's greedy and nosy. She'd be in the garbage, she'd be in people's closets, she just eats whatever. And I was like, she possibly could have gotten something off the floor, but we just don't have anything around for her to eat. So we pretty much chalked it up to she had a virus or she got into something. Took her to the vet. They gave us some Flagyl antibiotics, they gave us some probiotics, and they gave us a bag of dry dog food that helps to soften diarrhea, harden diarrhea. So she is doing much better. Then her sister, Duchess, my other pit bull, started having the runs too, like a day later. I'm like, oh my goodness, we couldn't put our finger on what it was. Long story short, so I don't bore you, I think it was the beef flavored Freshpet that is harming our dogs. Now, the little French pit bull, who is the last dog, she ate most of the beef flavored food and she was good until she wasn't. She started having the runs. So I was like, okay, it's the food. It was the beef food. It had to be, because they've been eating that chicken forever, like the brand, and never had any issues. So I was on TikTok. I'm always on TikTok, and I just started looking up Freshpet, and so many people were complaining about Freshpet dog food giving their dogs pancreatitis and killing them, or, you know, just making them really sick. And I was like, it has to be that beef flavored Freshpet, the wet food that comes like in a sausage roll and you can cut them into slices. It had to be that, because that's the common denominator between the 3 dogs. That's the only logical explanation. So the household agrees. Anyway, so when we took her to the vet, I did blood work. They did blood work. They were like, do you want to test for we could do blood work, we could do a CBC, we can do an x-ray. I was like, I don't want no x-ray because she didn't get into anything. But she did have some tenderness in her belly. So they were like, do you want to test for pancreatitis? I was like, yeah, just do it. It's an extra $100. Whatever. I want to know if she has pancreatitis. I want to know if it's this food. But the blood work came back good and she does not have pancreatitis. All of her levels were normal. Even though she was throwing up and pooping out blood and all of this nonsense, her labs were still good. So I was like, okay, she is not dying. She's good. I just don't know what it is. But we have come to an agreement that it had to be the beef. But my husband doesn't want to give them that Freshpet at all. Like, no beef, no chicken. He's like, you just got to go back to making their food again. Which, making dog food for 2 big dogs and 1 little dog is not easy. Okay, that's a whole day of work. I have to boil big ass packs of chicken. I have to boil a big pot of rice. I got to do vegetables. I got to do blueberries. It's a lot of work. Being a pet owner is not cheap. It's really not. However, anyway, so my son has a game today. And it's a home game, so I'm happy that I'm here. I'm able to see it. It's not on my school day where I have to be online for my class. Even though he does have a game on Wednesday. I'm not gonna be able to go, so I have to go to this one. This is a home game. I'm gonna be there. I'll probably bring you along, and I'll see you back in a few. You get down. Come on. Come on. We're not going bye-bye. Hello, today is Wednesday. It's a whole day later. The last time I spoke to you, I think, was Monday, and I went to my son's game and watched his game, and then I came back home and I did not record anything else for the night. Let me put this down. So yeah, today's Wednesday. I'm off today. It is it's almost 10 o'clock. It's like 9:40, and I'm on my way to, well, I'm getting ready to go to my infusion, my iron infusion. Still getting those iron infusions. This is my last one, actually. I think I had like 6, and I guess I feel better. I wasn't really feeling like tired or anything, but I think I was lightheaded a few times and a little dizzy, especially when I put my head down or I leaned down to do something. I did feel a little lightheaded. So I've been taking liquid iron in the meantime, along with the iron infusions to help bring it up even more. So when I'm done with this last infusion today, I'm probably gonna have to get blood work so that I can see where my levels are at this point in time. But I hope you guys are having a nice Wednesday. I have class tonight. 5 o'clock online. My son has a game. My son always has a game on Wednesdays, and I'm always in my online class. Sometimes I will go to his game and I will just stay in the car and just you know, put my phone up so I can listen to the lecture or whatever, and I'm watching the game at the same time, because my class is boring and people just be talking too much and too long, so I'm really not paying attention. I'll just jump in every now and then, but I'm really watching my baby boy kick that ball around. So my hair is in these 2 little sorry little buns. I did not want to put a wig on. I took the quick weave out and I think it looks cute. I just like, let me look at what my natural hair looks like. Let me put some gel in it. Let me get some of this Eco Styler. Let me get some of this jam. Let's jam and let's put some gel in it and see what it do. I just don't know what to do with my hair anymore. I'm 47 and I am I feel like I'm creeping into that auntie stage where I want to cut my hair off in a short, like short, not bald, not Amber Rose, but really, really short pixie. And that's going to be like my signature look for the rest of my life, because I can't deal with hair. I don't like to do my hair. I'm tired. It's bothersome. It's products. Not that I'm not going to need products, but it's just going to be too much for me to try to do my hair. And with the job that I have, I really don't even need to do my hair, but I don't really plan on staying there. So I'm going to have to find something to do with my hair. I'm back. I just got done with my infusion, and I have a bandage on my arm. They couldn't get a vein. They haven't been able to get veins from me for like the past 3 times I went, and my mom has bad veins like that, but I never had bad veins. They would always be able to get me on the first stick, and I guess because I've been getting so many infusions that they don't, my veins are kind of like giving up. And I didn't really drink water before I left. I took my medicine before I left, but I wasn't like drinking my normal fluid. So she had to stick me twice in my forearm, which hurt more than it should. But nevertheless, iron infusion is done. That was my last one. Kind of happy that I don't need to go back, but I'm also sad because I'm like, all right, is my iron going to be normal now? Am I going to have to go back for more? Like, I don't like going to the doctor. I don't like getting blood work. I don't like knowing what my results are. I have been this way ever since before I was a nurse, and now that I'm a nurse, it's even worse. The worst anxiety, health anxiety, that's what it's called. The worst health anxiety you could imagine, I have it. And of course my blood pressure was elevated when I went in. But she was like, it's not too bad. I'm not worried about it, but it is a little high. I told her I didn't want to know what it was, because if I know that it's high, it's just gonna keep rising. And I was like, no, I don't want to know. So everything was good. I always feel a little nauseous when they first start. Not nauseous, but I get this weird feeling in my chest when the iron first starts going through. And then I just have to talk to myself and tell myself, Rasheedah, this is iron. You have gotten this iron many times before. You never had a reaction, even though you can. You're fine. I gotta give myself a little pep talk. And so I was fine. But so now I'm headed over to, what's the name of that store? TJ Maxx. It's close by. I need some socks and I need some underwear. I don't know what the hell happened to all my socks. We got a sock bandit at my house. That's pretty. Alright, I'm back from TJ Maxx, and this big bag later. Ain't no business. I ain't had no business in there. I went in there to get underwear and socks, and I came out with a whole bunch of linen. So first thing I got was, I got a new like a coffee kind of mug for my, it's not a mug, but it's a jug, a bottle. Like temperature to keep things cold, keep things hot. I already have one for like water, but I need one for coffee, because when I make my coffee on the weekends, I love drinking coffee, and when I make my coffee on the weekends, I don't have a cup to keep it hot. Like, as soon as I pour it and put my creamer in it, take it upstairs, it's cold, and I'm just not used to that. I like to sip on my coffee while I do things, and I like it to be hot, if not, you know, warm. And, oh, why does it smell like vitamins in here? Somebody had this cup. Smell like somebody had this cup. It has liquid in the straw. Can you see the bubbles? Somebody bought this cup back, and I'm gonna be taking it back too. I don't want it. I'm not using it, but I'm not going back in there right now. $10. It smells like somebody had vitamin B in here. I got some clearance because I'm a clearance girl. Some more washcloths. This is navy blue Tommy Hilfiger. I got another hand towel, $3.50. I love hand towels, and when we have accidents in the room, or you know, somebody spills something, and I'll just wipe it up with it, whatever's close by, and then I'll throw it in the garbage. I don't even be trying to wash it. I got this, another 2-pack of hand towels that was also on sale for $10. And these are some more hand towels. I got, now do not try to come for me in the comments because I have bloomers, okay? I love my bloomers, okay? My man like them too, okay? But these are 100% organic underwear because you gotta have cotton in the middle, you know what I mean? As much as you can. Some of our underwears is cute and all that, and it doesn't have cotton anywhere in the piece of fabric. This is Born Organic Cotton, and 16, what is it, $14.99 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair of underwear. This is gonna come in handy when it's that time of the month. I like to be wrapped up tight, you know what I mean? Yeah. Without being too whatever. Then I got these Nautica underwear. Yes, I wear a large. And these are just a cute, I love this material. This is like the nylon spandexy kind. And nylon and spandex. And these colors are pretty. And these are the ones that like stick to your body, or like close to your body, so you don't see your underwear line. I didn't want this, but I got it anyway. I wanted it, but then I was trying to put it back because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna fit me. This is an extra large. I have big girls. Why do I have an extra large? I needed an extra large, that's why, yeah. But it has padding in here. I'm gonna take that out. I don't like extra padding. I don't like to make them look bigger. 3 of these for, what is it, $16.99? Yep, 3 new sports bras. I have a sports bra on right now. I do not like regular bras with wire underneath. The socks that I went in there for, I got these. What happened to the socks that cost like $5 for a whole pack? Where they at? Do I have to go to Harlem to go, you know, to my African brothers over there and get me a pack of socks for $5? Because this was $7.99. There was another pack for like, all the socks in there like $8 and up. And I'm not feeling that. I'm so cheap, y'all. But anyway, I needed some new socks, so these are nice and comfortable, not too thick. Also, another pair of washcloths that was also on sale for $6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's a good price, especially for Tommy Hilfiger. So everybody can have a new rag now. And then I picked up this cute little shirt, nightgown kind of concoction to wear to bed. Because, you know, I'm grown now and I want to look like a grown lady when I go to bed. And yeah, just a button down sleep shirt, nightgown type of situation. Home, and it is now 2:46, so I've pretty much been going all day. I went to get my physical paper from my doctor, and I dropped that off to my second job, and for some reason I got a PPD in the left arm, and then when I went to go get it checked the first time, it was somehow one of the nurses put that I had 2 PPDs when I only had 1 at this point. Long story short, they messed up my paperwork and somehow I had to get the second one. She signed off that I did the second one already and I didn't. So I just said no on it. I only got one. So I had to get the other one. And this bruised up arm, so dark. My bruised up arm, this is the arm I just got an infusion in, and so she just did the second PPD right here. I don't know if you can see that little lump. And I got bruised up during my infusion too. I started getting like this weird little rash. I think the iron is starting to like mess with me. So you can probably see this. This little black and blue thing came up when the IV was in my arm. Why do you keep shutting off? Sorry. Yeah, so I'm back home now. Okay, I got a package from Amazon. I hate the fact that the light keeps going out like that. It's so dark. And this sweater is from Amazon. So cute. I don't know, it just has letters on it. I wanted like a nice little fall sweater to throw on with some jeans. I don't really go nowhere, but if I go out with my husband, which we've been doing recently, just going out for lunch or dinner, just me and him, no kids. I want something nice to wear. And then I got a hat, a Yankees fitted. Can't put it on now because of my ponytails, but I was in the process of telling you earlier that I don't really talk about a lot of my business, but for the past like 6-7 months, maybe even longer, my daughter and I have been sharing my car. We just did not have it to get her a car at the time, and I vowed to never ever put her in an Uber. I just don't feel like it's safe for young girls to be in Ubers these days. Maybe nothing was ever gonna happen, but I'm not gonna let my kid be the one. I don't want anybody's kids to be the one, but I didn't want to have to, you know what I mean. So she has been taking me to work, picking me up on the days that I work, and she would take the car to go to school. And my other daughter's driving. She goes in another opposite direction. They have classes that don't match. They don't have classes at the same time, so they couldn't, you know, commute together, which would probably make more sense. But they did do that last year, and this year was just not gonna work. Yep, so for the past six, I'm gonna say 8 months, because on the weekends she's been using my car to go to work, period. Like Saturday, she only works weekends. Saturday and Sunday she's been using my car to go to work. I've been home anyway, not doing anything. So if I needed to go somewhere, I could take my husband's car or my other daughter's car, and that was simple, right? So she's been taking my car. Well, I would drive in the morning. I like to be at work at 6:45, so I have to wake her up. I have to wake her up early so that she can be up and ready to drive with me to work, and then she would take my car back home, get ready for school, and then go to work. Go to school. So this past weekend she got her own car. I am so happy I got my car back, and we can go and be productive in the things that we need to do individually. She doesn't have to wait for me. I don't have to wait for her. It was so embarrassing. We're at work. I'm sitting out on the bench waiting for this girl to come pick me up, and my coworkers are like, "What are you doing? You need a ride?" I'm like, "Oh my God, it's so embarrassing." No, I have a ride. She's coming. She'll be here soon. I'm looking around for her. 20 minutes later, here she comes rolling up. Like, girl, I want to go home. I'm tired. I've been here for 12 hours. Why am I waiting for you? Why am I waiting for you? So you do what you need to do until you can get the things that you want and need. So that's what we had to do. It was simple as that. We couldn't afford a car at the time. Now we can. Now she has her own car. She has a Chevy, I think it's a Trax. It's a cute little white car. Or like a little mini SUV. Not a mini SUV. I don't know. Whatever a Chevy Trax is. I'm assuming it's a smaller kind of SUV. All-wheel drive, because we live up in Pennsylvania and it snows. When it snows, it snows. And they usually shut everything down anyway, but she works in healthcare, and healthcare don't shut down when it's snowing. So I'm happy. We're all happy she has her own car. I'm happy I can just get up and go where I need to go. Now I have the freedom to have a second job and do what I need to do on the weekends. She can do what she needs to do. And the first thing out of her mouth is, I'm going to Philly. I said, no, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, well, I'm going to go to Harrisburg. And you're not going to do that either, because the car's not in your name. Okay, you're not going to be driving every which place. She wants to go all over the world in this car. She's 19, you know, she has all these ideas, and ain't none of them. Not with that car anyway. But my daughter is a good girl. She is in college. She got a scholarship, and she is headed to the nursing program. She's on her last of her prerequisites, and she's about to start the nursing program, and I'm so proud of her. So she deserves it regardless. She deserves it, and I'm happy for her, but I'm also happy for myself because I got my car back. Bye, Papa. Bye, Gigi. Bye, Roxy. I'll see you later. Much, much later. Good morning. Today is Thursday and it's 6:08. I'm running late for work. Just got in my car. It's warmed up, ready to drive off. And it's freezing. It's 41 degrees and all I have is this hoodie. I never pay attention to the weather. I don't look at the weather. I don't know if it's raining. I just come outside. I have an umbrella in my car. If I need it, it's there. But it's freezing. I'm cold and I'm running late, and I still kind of want to get some coffee. Maybe, I don't know. But let's get on the road. I have a 12-hour shift today, 7 to 7. And I was supposed to be in a breast case today. I wrote it down in my little planner, which I don't have with me. I don't know where it is. I never not have it. So I'm kind of annoyed about that. And they changed my assignment. They put me in another place today. And I don't like that because I like to be mentally prepared for cases, and I like to know ahead of time what I'm doing, because I do not know all the cases. And I know on a Thursday there's this physician that does ortho. I mean, he's okay. I can't let other people's experiences with him deter me, because that's not my story, that's their story. But he's always okay with me. But it's just the fact that the first time, like, it takes one time, like one case, to remember how he does his things, and then after that he does it the same way each time, which makes it easier. But at the same time, I still have to like go in, and then I'm like, oh, what do I do next? Like, I love having my notes with me so that I can just refer back to them real quick, and then like, okay, it's clicking. And I don't have my notes. I don't know what room I'm in, and that really makes me anxious, and I don't have time to go to the other site, the other across the street, and get my notes. So I'm gonna have to wing it, but pray for me. Hey, good evening, however it is for you, but for me it is 8:30, 8:24, and I got out of work at 7:30, and now I'm at ShopRite because all the dinner is gone and I'm hungry. So I went and stopped and got some cold cuts to make a sandwich for dinner, because that's what I feel like eating. I'm not eating spaghetti again. I'm just not. Today was a pretty good day. This morning, the last time I spoke to you, I couldn't find my notes, but I found my notes. They were in my locker in the building that I was going to. But I went running around like a chicken without a head looking for my notes at the other campus, and they were not there. And then I went to where I was scheduled, and my notes were there. So I was just like, what does this girl want? I'm already out the store. You have a car now. Whatever it is that you wanted, you should have came out here and got it. Anyway, so long story short, I was free today, meaning I did not have a case. I did have a case. I had one GYN case with a doctor that I've never met before. But that was a good GYN case. It wasn't difficult to maneuver, and I wasn't with the doctor that I was talking about earlier. He was there today, but I wasn't in that room. So whoever did that, thank you. Good morning. Today is Friday, October 10th. I'm having some ginger tea. I was not supposed to be off today, but I am. They offered us low census today, and I decided to take it because I have to go by that second job and show them my other TB site and TB test site. And also, she wants to give me my badge and whatnot. However, I don't know, my old brain is getting to me because I totally ruined my start date. I thought I was going to be off on Monday, and I was going to start Monday, and I thought I was off on Wednesday. I am off on Wednesday, but I'm not off on Monday. And they wanted me to do, I told her I would be able to do one day, not that day, like every other day, starting the 13th, but I can't because I'm working on Monday, and I didn't know that. And I would have not shown up for work had I not just looked at the schedule, because I was not doing anything, and I was like, let me just check and make sure. Sure enough, I'm working on Monday, and I even wrote it in my book, so I don't even know where I got that from. I have all my schedules in my little, this is a very handy calendar that I got from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And I have all, I don't have any private things in here, so I can show you. Whenever they put the schedules out, I write everything, and I love cats, by the way. I write everything down. I put the days that I'm off. I put the days that my son has games. I don't put personal stuff in here because this is pretty much my work calendar, but I like to coincide it with my son's games and whatever else. I got, when I'm on call, when I'm on second call, I have everything written down, and I write it down right away, and I highlight what days I'm off. I have here that I'm working on Monday, 7 to 3:30. That's my 8-hour day. I don't know where I got that from. And I guess I was just all excited talking to her when I was in her office. And it's clear as day I'm working. So I have to go, when I go over there today, I'm going to tell her that I flubbed up. I can't wait to have my coffee, but I wanted to have some ginger. My stomach was feeling kind of questionable. So ginger tea. This is lemon ginger tea. This tea from Bigelow's is, if you ever have heartburn or gas or some kind of stomach issue, Bigelow lemon ginger tea is it. I mean, it takes it away immediately. I don't put sugar in here. I have 2 tea bags, hot water from my hot water thing. Amazing the way it clears up any kind of gas or gastrointestinal issues. I am back, and it's a little later in the day, probably like 11 or 12, 10:59. I just washed my hair, and I really need to figure out what to do with my hair, y'all. I don't know. The color is just about halfway out. This is my natural color, which is probably like 1B or something like that, and a little bit of the blonde is still hanging on. But I don't know what to do with my hair. So I'm debating between cutting it all off and getting back to the pixie. That's my last resort. Because I really don't want to deal with hair. I'm tired of it. And I think it's got a lot thicker since I've been getting my iron treatments and taking my iron. And I'm also using Sacred drops. These drops are a pretty penny because Miss Knowles, like, what are y'all doing? But apparently they have so many well, not apparently, I've seen a lot of great reviews on the site, so I decided to try it for my edges. I don't know, I'm getting, I don't know, I guess I'm getting some edges back. I don't know, I really can't tell, but I've been using it on my edges. I've been using it in between my hair, of course, but so I have decided to put in my own knotless ball haul braids. I ordered some human curly hair, and I'm just gonna wait until that comes, and I'm gonna go get some braiding hair. I don't know if I should go to the beauty supply store or order it on Amazon, but either way, within the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be braiding my own hair. I can't sit at the braiding shop no more. It is a pain on my body to sit that long anymore, and I don't want to do it. First of all, I don't want to drive to Harlem. Even though I need to go visit my uncle, but I don't feel like it. I would love to see him, but I can't do the drive. The tolls, they sending me a bill every week. The traffic, the potholes, I don't want to do that. And the money, like, I don't want to be giving somebody $250. Like, you know what I could do with that? Like, it's gonna cost me the braiding hair was $75, the human hair, and what, 3 packs of braiding hair is probably gonna cost me like $25, and so that's way less than what I pay in gas, tolls, and paying somebody to braid my hair. So I'm gonna do it the way I know how to do it. It's not gonna be, you know, a professional job, but it's gonna be just enough for me. And I wear scrubs, you know, scrub cap all day long, so it's not like somebody's gonna be seeing my hair, but I do want my hair done for when I'm not at work. So I got my 2 little braids in, but I wanted to show you this thing. It's not a thing. The other day when I went to go get my infusion, and I don't know if I told you, but my arm was kind of burning, but I didn't want to take it out. I didn't want her to take it out because I didn't want to get stuck again, because this is like my 2nd time getting stuck. But let me show you my arm. Right there is itchy, kind of, you can see up close, it's like a little swollen, and it's hot, like warm to the touch, very irritated, and it's itchy, but I don't want to start scratching it because it's gonna get nasty. The PACU nurses at my job told me that iron is very like irritating to the skin, to the veins, and I think I'm starting to experience that, because the last time, which was like 2 years ago when I got my my last iron infusion, I got like a rash on my hands and I had to take Benadryl. So but I need the iron. I had to get the iron infusions to get my levels back up. So it's either, I don't know, do it or you don't do it, but I can live with a little bit of irritation, but it does hurt. It's swollen. So I am done at the place getting my badge, getting my my handprint collected for the time clock so I can get that money. So they were very, very flexible with me with my odd schedule that I messed up. So I'm gonna be able to start anyway next week and just fill in the days here and there for my orientation. I told her that it wouldn't take me long to learn because I'm familiar with medications. It's just, you know, the hands-on they want me to really grasp. And I agree, you know, you don't want to be making mistakes with patients, but I'm not trying to go in there like rush it. I want to get all the orientation that I need so that I can be on my own, so I can work the days that I want to work. Per diem is beautiful because you can put yourself on a shift and do pretty much whatever you want. And I really want to get my hands on experience with patients. Not that I don't have hands-on now, but I don't do IVs, I don't give meds at work, and I want to get back into that because I want to do something else with that experience and skills. So I will be paying attention and focused on my work here, just like I'm focused on my job at my regular job. But I'm really excited that I got this opportunity that's really close to my house, and I couldn't ask for anything more. I'm not worried about, I heard there was some clicky kind of stuff going on. Your girl never gets into cliques. I barely even talk to people. So I only want to learn what I need to learn. I'm only going to be per diem. I'm not going to be there every day to be caught up in gossiping and talking and yabba 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 and all that nonsense. I ain't here for that. I am too old and I don't care. Like, I do not care. I just want to come in, take care of my patients, and go home. And I love the fact that I can do 8 hours here, 8 hours there. I can do a double if I want. And again, it's a blessing to be close to home. I definitely want to use this experience in the future. And lastly, I really don't know if I want to stay in the OR. I've really been thinking about working in the emergency department, or there's no gray area with me. It's either this or that. It's either the extreme or the non-extreme. So I either want to do, I either want to work in the emergency room or I want to work from home. I don't want to do the in-between. It's either I get to do like some kind of info science nursing at home online, or triaging patients from home. I could do that, or I want to get my hands in the ER just to see about you know, how it works in an emergency room. I have a friend that works in the ER and she's like, it's busy, and I love busy. I love being busy. If those 12 hours are gonna fly by, that's what I want. I like to be busy. I like things to be moving, and it's better for my mental if I'm busy. I don't like sitting around because then I start getting bored and irritated. I hope that you have enjoyed this quick little vlog. I'm trying to get better. I want to be consistent and give you like a video every week or every 2 weeks. Knowing me, it's probably gonna be every 2 weeks, but if you see me, come say hi. Join the family. We're still over 40. We're still reaching goals. We are still living big dreams and making each day count. We are not letting our age deter us from making it big in this world, because that's what we're supposed to do. All right, cuz, I'll check you in the next video.